Imagine walking into your workplace, coffee in hand, ready to tackle the day. You sit at your desk, open your laptop, and begin to organize your tasks. But then, like clockwork, there they are, the micromanager. They hover over your shoulder, peering at your screen, asking a barrage of questions that make you feel like you're under a microscope. Did you finish that report? How are you planning to approach the project? Are you sure that's the right way to do it? The constant scrutiny can be exhausting, can't it? It's as if every decision you make is second guessed, every small mistake magnified. You might find yourself wondering, why can't I just do my job without this level of oversight? Micromanagement is a management style that focuses on the minutiae of every task, leaving little room for employees to breathe, let alone to think creatively or independently. It's frustrating, demoralizing, and often leads to a toxic work environment. When you're being micromanaged, it feels like you're stripped of your autonomy, and it can seriously affect your job satisfaction and performance. You might start to feel like a child being told how to color within the lines instead of an adult trusted to create a masterpiece. Now, let's flip the script. What if, instead of being micromanaged, you were empowered through macromanagement? Macromanagement is the antithesis of micromanagement. It's about focusing on the big picture while allowing employees the freedom to handle the details themselves. Imagine a work environment where your manager sets clear goals and expectations, but then steps back and lets you figure out how to achieve them. You'd have the autonomy to make decisions, to innovate, and to take ownership of your work. Doesn't that sound refreshing? The beauty of macromanagement lies in its ability to foster trust and accountability. When managers adopt this style, they empower their employees to take initiative. It's about providing the right resources and support while allowing individuals to flourish in their roles. You'd still have regular check-ins and feedback, but the micromanaging tendencies would be replaced with a more collaborative approach. This not only boosts morale, but also enhances productivity. Employees who feel trusted are more likely to be engaged and motivated, leading to better outcomes for the entire organization. But let's be real, macromanagement isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. Some individuals thrive under a micromanagement style because they appreciate the structure and guidance. They might feel lost without that constant oversight, needing someone to help them navigate their tasks. And that's okay. Different people have different working styles, and it's essential to recognize that. The key is finding a balance that works for both managers and employees. However, if you're in a situation where micromanagement is stifling your growth, it's crucial to address it. Start by communicating openly with your manager. Share how their management style affects your work and your motivation. Use specific examples to illustrate your points and suggest alternatives that could foster a more empowering environment. You might say something like, I appreciate your guidance, but I believe I could be more effective if I had a bit more autonomy in my role. This approach shows that you're not just complaining, but are actively seeking a solution. If direct communication doesn't yield results, consider enlisting the help of HR. It can provide additional resources and support to help facilitate a healthier working relationship. Document your experiences, as having a record of specific instances can be beneficial in discussions with HR or upper management. Now, let's take a moment to explore the signs of a micromanager. Do you recognize any of these behaviors in your boss? Do they constantly check on your progress? Do they insist on being involved in every decision, no matter how small? Are they always nearby, watching your every move? If so, you might be dealing with a micromanager. These behaviors can create a sense of distrust and lead to feelings of inadequacy among employees. It's a vicious cycle that can be hard to break. On the flip side, macromanagement encourages a culture of innovation and creativity. When employees feel trusted, they are more likely to take risks and think outside the box. They know that their ideas will be valued and that they have the freedom to experiment. This can lead to groundbreaking solutions and a more dynamic workplace. Imagine being part of a team where your contributions are not only recognized, but celebrated. That's the magic of macromanagement. So, which is better, micromanagement or macromanagement? While it might be tempting to dismiss micromanagement as entirely negative, there are some pros to consider. For instance, it can ensure that tasks are completed correctly and on time. However, the cons often outweigh these benefits. Employees may feel disrespected, undervalued, and ultimately disengaged. In contrast, macromanagement fosters a sense of ownership and accountability, leading to higher job satisfaction and better performance. Ultimately, the goal is to create a work environment where employees feel empowered and valued. This requires a shift in mindset for many managers, but the rewards are worth it. By embracing macromanagement, organizations can cultivate a culture of trust, collaboration, and innovation. Employees will feel motivated to contribute their best work, knowing they have the freedom to explore their ideas and make decisions. As we navigate the complexities of the workplace, let's strive for a balance that respects individual working styles while promoting autonomy and accountability. Remember, a happy employee is a productive employee. So, the next time you find yourself feeling stifled by a micromanager, take a moment to reflect on how a macromanagement approach could transform your experience. You might just find that the key to unlocking your full potential lies in the freedom to take the reins.